Hey eBay friends, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Welcome back to another video, and this is just a quick what to sell in case you haven't thought about this. When you're out thrifting or at garage sales or estate sales or wherever, and you see pre-owned, used, personalized items, you may think not to sell them because it takes a specific buyer, but that's exactly why you want to sell them. I have one of those names that I love my name, but I never find it on anything. If I want anything with my name, I have to have it specially made because it's just not something you see all the time. I remember going like to the beach as a kid when you go to all those junk stores and the souvenir shops and you look for your name on the keychain or the mug or the snow globe or whatever it is, and they never had my name. Lots of Sue, Susan, Sheila, Sharon, never my name. My brother is John, so his name is on everything. My sister is Virginia, but she goes by Jenny with a G, and that's another hard one to find. And then my other sister is Trina, and the girls had a hard time finding our names on anything just because we didn't have super common names. So, anyway, let me just show you some examples of the kinds of things that you could maybe pick up at thrift stores, garage sales that you can sell on eBay. And I got the idea for this video in the Money Making Mondays. Somebody, I forget who it is, I'm sorry, I can't remember who posted this, um, found this mug for, really cheap, probably less than $1, and has the name Kevin on it, and it sold for $12.99 plus shipping. And that was back on November the 9th. So some people might have just left this because, oh, only Kevin's going to buy this, or somebody who's going to give this as a gift to a Kevin. But that's exactly what makes it unique. And that's the key to making money on eBay is finding the unique stuff. I see all over the internet, lists of brands to sell. Well, that's great, but when you go on eBay and there's 500,000 Ralph Lauren items or over 100,000 Coach handbag items, it's really hard to sell anything when you have that much competition. So, finding something personalized makes the item more rare and also more desired by the perfect buyer. So let's look at another example. And I have found several of this type of item. This is an LL Bean cotton tote bag, and it has the name Helen on it. So it sold September 29th for $36. I have found several of these. I'll put a link to my Pinterest board under the video so that you can go look at that. But either it's been a sorority on the tote bag or a person's name. And this is often overlooked because it's not a super high dollar designer handbag. It's just kind of a plain utilitarian item, but the right person's going to pay money for it or buy it as a gift for the person whose name is on it because that's what this is all about is getting it to the person with the name on the item. So then we have Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn Kids. A lot of this stuff is personalized, and I have actually found the lunch boxes several times, but I wanted to show you this is a fire truck sleeping bag, and it's got the name John on it. Now that's a really common name, so this sold for $49.99 and probably went to a child whose name is John, obviously. But sleeping bags are another thing that's overlooked. They're kind of bulky to store, but very easy to ship, lightweight. They're not going to break. Lightweight, relatively speaking, not like dishes or lamps or heavy art pieces, that kind of thing. Then we have this is looks like a lunchbox or a backpack. Let me see what that is. It just says Pottery Barn Kids Personalized. Doesn't really have a lot of information on it. It looks like a backpack. Yeah, it's a backpack. So this is something that might be mixed in with all I call it the junk in the back of Goodwill. It's got somebody's name on it, It was probably a couple of bucks. They sold it for $35. That's also very lightweight and easy to ship. Backpacks, you can just roll them up, fold them up, even slip them in a larger, like Tyvek, or if it's first class, a larger poly mailer. Here we have a metal mailbox with the name Abigail on it. That sold for $24.99. This one here is a backpack that has the words, let's see, whose name is on here? Anna. Whoops. Oh, these ads, I tell you. Yeah, the word Anna. And the style is the Mackenzie backpack, but it has the name Anna on it. So that sold for $17. And this is the kind of stuff you can find at garage sales too, as kids outgrow their stuff and the moms just sell it. Um, you can rehome it with somebody who has the same name. Here's a Pottery Barn stocking that went for 1988. And this is looks like a lunchbox and a backpack set that went for, it only went for $9.99, but you get the idea on there. And this could also be for your own kids. Don't feel like nobody's going to buy it because it has your child's first name on it. There's going to be another kid out there with that name somewhere, so you could rehome that. Now, here's another interesting item: 5 vintage Christmas stockings, handmade, and they've got all these different names on there. Let's see: Courtney, Gigi, Mick, Bryson, Gretchen. So all these different names. Let's look at the pictures here. These look like they're handmade with the names put on them. So someone may be using those as a decoration, I'm guessing, because odds are there's like not a family with the exact same names, but they don't care that the names are on there. And this sold for $50. This looks like a estate sale find, maybe, where it's an entire family's names. But how many of you might leave that behind because you think, oh, nobody's going to want that because the names are on it? Some people just don't care. Maybe they're going to do some kind of alteration to the top there and change it somehow and put their family's names on it, or just leave it as it is for decoration. So you just never know. $50 on that. Then we've got another stocking. These, and if you find them all year, just go ahead and buy them. They'll still sell. Some people like me that have a name that is hard to find, might just buy it anyway on impulse because they never see their name on anything. This is really pretty. This is a cross stitch that's personalized with the name Michael, and that's really well done. Another thing you might see along the same lines is the baby samplers that have the baby's names on them, either a blanket or something framed. Those will still sell because somebody may take out the name, take it off with a needle, take the thread out, and put the other person's name on it, or just leave it blank. So don't worry that there's a name on there. Here's another interesting thing that's going on are these Cokes that have the person's names on it. So this one is Amanda, and this person is sold it for $12.99 with free shipping. So obviously not a huge profit on this, but they did sell one back on October 23rd. And this is the kind of thing that is an impulse buy on eBay when somebody sees their name or they buy it as a gag gift for somebody else or whatever. So obviously you're not going to become a millionaire selling names, Coca-Colas with names on them, but this is just to open your mind to the fact that personalized things will still sell on eBay. Even if it has somebody else's name on it, does not matter. Go ahead and give it a try anyway. So I'd love to hear your feedback on if you already do this, or had you not thought of this, that a personalized item has a very specific customer, but that also means you can make more money. So hope you enjoyed the video and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. See you next time.